What's going on, guys? TTL here, and oh my goodness, yesterday may have been the best day I've ever had on Prizepicks. I'm going to go over that in just a second, but today we're going to be going over my top NBA plays for today, Wednesday, February 7th, 2024. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. And guys, you're going to want to sign up to VIP. VIP is $20 a month. You get every single slip that I personally play. I give my sportsbook bets. You get the pick'em apps. We do watch parties for the League of Legends, Counter-Strike, and sometimes even the NBA. I mean, we have a blast in there, guys. We do VIP only, giveaways, the whole 9 yards. Highly recommend it. If you sign up to any of my partners like Chalkboard, Sleeper, UnderDog, Prizepicks, use code TTL when you sign up. You'll get a 100% deposit match, and you actually get a week free of VIP for each one you sign up to. So you can get up to like 2 months free of VIP. Definitely recommend it, guys. Plus, you'll be able to tell every single slip that I post. But guys, yesterday I actually was able to hit not one, but 2 25Xs and almost a third. We played 3 6-picks yesterday. That's all we played, and we killed it. So here was the first one where we hit for a double up. I had $200 on it. Joby was the only lost, and then nobody pushed his line. So we did get 400 from 200 there. And then we had this one, and I had a game stack of BLG versus LNG. I had BLG winning 2-0, so I thought Gala and Weiwei would stay under, and I thought that Jun and Elk would just dominate, especially Jun because he picks champions like Kindred, Lee Sin, Jax, just those high damage junglers, and boy was I right. He got 11. Elk did come close. He actually got a kill in the last like 5 seconds of that second game to take him over. Thank the Lord though, and everyone else cashed pretty easily. So 200 to 5K there, and then the only difference between these two picks is going to be that I have Milky Way at the bottom of this one, and then we have Violet at the bottom of this one. So I was able to cash out for a total of 10K on there. And then on UnderDog, we actually hit a 3-pick as well to cash out for 6X. So I had 200. I actually had 250 to win 1,500 on that. So just a blessed day, guys. We absolutely crushed it. And it actually looks like we may hit another 6-pick today on League of Legends as well. It's looking great. We have 2 6-picks. One is 3-0 right now, and the other is 4-0, I believe. Just overall, just looking amazing. Hopefully, guys, we can cross our fingers. Hopefully, we crush it. But thank you guys so much for all the support. Let's get into the video today. But make sure you sign up to that VIP, guys. I highly recommend it. At least join the free Discord and then sign up to like Chalkboard using code TTL or UnderDog using code TTL. So you get that free week. All you have to do is open a support ticket. I'll actually show you on the Discord. You just go to support ticket right here. You click this create ticket button. When you do that, it'll say creating ticket channel. It'll create your channel, and you just type in here, I signed up using code TTL on Chalkboard. Then you send a screenshot of your deposit on Chalkboard. It'll show your code you used. Bang, I'll get you added to the free trial. It's as simple as that, guys. Highly recommend it. And let's get into the actual NBA picks for today. I do appreciate you guys again, and let's get into it. So one of my top plays of the day is actually going to be Brandon Miller. So let's take a look at Brandon Miller. This is at 21.5 on some apps like Chalkboard and Sleeper. It's at 22 on Prizepicks, and it's all the way up at 22.5 on UnderDog actually. So I do recommend taking it either on Prizepicks or on Sleeper or Chalkboard. But 22 points. So we'll change this to over 21.5 because as long as he's over 21.5, we get the push. The Hornets are 7.5 point underdogs. We can see Brandon Miller 70%, 7 of his last 10 he's cashed this. One time he went under by 0.5 versus the Bulls. In 2023, he's went over this in 10 of 43 games. So 23%, it does not look good. I know, it does not look pretty. Obviously, LaMelo Ball, Kyle Lowry's out. There's a bunch of other people that are game time decisions that would give him big bumps as well. We're not going to count them because we don't know that they're out tonight. At home, you can see 4 of 11 with the people that we know are out. 4 of 11, 36% hit rate. Now, what we do is we look. He had this game where he played 10 minutes. We had this game where he played 27. We want to cut those out. So I think he's playing at least 30 minutes today. If he's played 30 minutes or more without these players, he's cashed in 4 of 8 games. That's a lot better. And then it would have been 5 of 8 if he could have got 1 more point in this game. But I will say this game was the game that Miles Bridges, this is a game I went and saw live, courtside tickets. Miles Bridges was just showing out. I mean, Miles Bridges had like 40 points or something. He absolutely killed it. So it makes sense that he wouldn't pass it to Brandon. We can see he's exceeded this in 4 of his last 5 games in general, and then 3 of his last 4 at home. So we can see Toronto 19th in the league for points allowed versus his role actually 27th. So bottom of the barrel, bottom 5 teams for points allowed to his position. So I'm loving this. I think he should be able to crush it, especially how he's been performing lately. Versus the Pacers, he got 35. Versus the Lakers, he got 33. Versus OKC, he got 28. I think he should be able to get this versus Toronto fairly easily, especially since they give up so many points. So let's lock in Brandon Miller at 22 points or at 21.5 points. And then let's move on. And we're going to go to Trae Young. We're going to take Trae Young over 24.5 or at 25 points, whichever one you decide to take. This again is out on Underdog. It's 25.5. If you're taking it on Sleeper or on Chalkboard, it's 24.5. It really just depends on where you're taking these props. You can take it on Prizepicks at 25 or Sleeper/Chalkboard where it's 24.5. But let's take a look at the stats for this. Trae Young over 24.5 points. Move it to 24.5. We can see it's minus 135 odds. We can see over his last 10, he's cashed this in 7 of his last 10. In 2023, he's cashed this in 26 of 45 games. In away games, he's cashed this in 12 of 19, 63%. Capella is out. Muhammad is out. He's been out the whole season. But without Capella, we can see 3 of 3 games without Capella. He's went over. He got 35 points, 28 points, 25 points. And he goes from a... he actually shoots around the same time, so that's just lucky, if we're actually being honest. So he actually shoots around 19 to 20 field goal attempts per game. Without Capella, it stays at that 19 to 20 field goal attempts per game. We can see he's exceeded this in 9 of his last 11 games on the road. I personally am just loving this. He's went over this line in 6 straight games as well. Don't really think he's going to have an issue with it. The Celtics are great. They have a great defense. Point defense, they're 5th in the league for points allowed. But versus point guards, they're terrible. 26th in the league for least amount of points allowed. So top 5 team for least amount of points allowed overall. Bottom 5 team versus point guard. So let's lock it in with confidence. I think he gets at least this 25 to push us. But if we're being honest, the chances are if he gets 25, he's probably going to get 26 as well. So feel free to take it on Underdog where it's 25.5 as well. I'm loving this. The main concern is if it's a blowout, he'll sit. And they are almost 12-point underdogs. So we just got to hope that he can throw some shots up today, absolutely crush it, and get that 25-point line. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. Those are my 2 picks of the day. If you guys want to actually be able to research these props, find these props very easily, sign up to Outlier, use my link in the description for a free week, and sign up to DG Fantasy. DG Fantasy helps me find a lot of these props before they bump. An amazing tool to find the odds, compare the odds of every single sports book compared to Prizepicks and on Underdog. Definitely recommend it. Use code LIMIT for 25% off your first month on DG Fantasy. But those are the 2 apps I use to research. Highly recommend them. Go join VIP. You won't even have to research props. But let's keep crushing it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next video.